Students, today we are going to see the MS Excel. From MS Excel to MS Access, we are moving from one Excel to Access. That we are going to check now how we are going to move. And we have already seen MS Access components, features of components. We have already seen. Understand the types of components. Now today we are going to see how to create a database in Access and how to create a table and set primary key. So these are the topics we are going to see. Create a database, create a table and set primary key. These are the topics we are going to see now today. On completion of this period, we will be able to understand how to create a database, how to create a table and how to set a primary key. And yesterday we have seen this recap of the session. We can see MS Access has 7 types of components in each database. They are tables, queries, reports, forms, pages, macros, modules. Each component is useful for different purpose. We have already seen like this. Access is a relational database management system for Windows and it stores its data in table. Understand the types of components we have seen. There are different components in Access: tables, queries, forms, reports, pages, macros, modules. Table is nothing but how database looks like this. Table attacks. It stores data in table which is made up of fields and records, which makes database more efficient, which reduces data entry errors. Access stores data in table which is made up of fields and records, which makes database more efficient, which reduces data entry error. Access stores data in table which is made up of fields and records, which makes database more efficient, which reduces data entry error. What is a query? We have already seen. It's a question to obtain specific information from the selected table, to view, change and analyze data in different ways from multiple tables. Source of records for forms, reports and data access pages. Mathematical calculations can also be performed written in structured query language. Forms it's an interface for data entry into a table to display data in a customized layout. Graphics can be added, shading, color scheme, type styles can be specified, created by using Form Wizard or AutoForm. So forms are the interface for data entry into a table to display data in customized layout. Form example looks like this. Forms interface for data entry into a table to display data in customized layout. Graphics can be added, shading, colors, type styles can be specified, created by using Form Wizard or AutoForm. Interface for data entry into a table, we have already seen Form example. This is so reports are flexible way of viewing and printing summary information, enables you to display information to the required level of detail, can be viewed on the screen, publish them on this web or print hard copy versions. Subtotals, statistical evaluations, pictures and graphs can be inserted. also called as data access pages, to make data available on the internet for interactive reporting, for data entry, for data analysis. On pages are used. Macros automatically carries out task of a series of tasks. To perform specific tasks in the sequence, they are listed. To save time, we use macros. Macro example relax this. Modules are programs written in Visual Basic VB can automate any database task. Modules are the, so we have seen macros, modules, pages, reports, forms, queries, tables. So we have seen tables, queries, forms, reports, pages, macros, modules. Total 7 different components we can have in Access. Basically, tables, queries, forms, reports, pages, macros, modules. So reports are flexible way of viewing and printing summary information, enables you to display information to the required level of detail. When viewed on the screen, publish them on the web or print hard copy versions. Subtotals, statistical evaluations, pictures and graphs can be inserted. Report, please go through the screen. Reports are examples. Report example is this. In pages we have already seen macros, we have already seen modules, programs written in Visual Basic can automate any database task. MS Access has 7 types of components in each database. They are tables, queries, reports, forms, pages, etc. Macros, modules. We have already discussed these topics. Now we have recap. As a recap, we have gone through this MS Access 7 types of components in each database. MS Access has 7 types of components in each database. They are tables, queries, reports, forms, pages, macros, modules. Each component is useful for different purpose. Starting MS Access, how to start MS Access? Click on Start button, select Programs option from Start menu, select Microsoft Access from Programs menu. Click on Start button, select Programs option from Start menu, then select Access, Microsoft Access from the Programs menu. MS Access window will look like this. Creating a database. A new database can be created using blank Access database. Access database wizards, pages and projects. Please go through the screen how to create a database. Then we can understand how to visualize how creation of database happens. Like this, we can create a database using this create table. Continue creating a table in design view. Select the design view. The window will appear as in the figure shown below. Create a table design view continued as below. Enter field names, data type, description, field properties. Please go through the screen for some time. Creating a table design views continued. This particular screen create table saving. How to save the table. So figure 12 showing the table name which is created salary table. Primary key necessity. The table often contains values of different individual records from their other records. These fields are key fields. These are also called as primary key fields or unique keys fields. Contain values of different individual records from the other records. So, particularly if you see the PIN number of a student will be different from student to student. Name may be same for student to student. The address may be same from student of two students, but the PIN number will be different from student to student. These fields are called key fields. These are also called primary key fields. Definition of primary key. Primary key is a field that contains no duplicate values. Field that contains a unique value for each record in table. These files is the key. These fields are the key that identifies each records, which doesn't allow duplicated null values. Which doesn't allow duplicated null values are the primary keys. If you go through this particular, this ID is the primary key here. In this particular table, ID is the primary key which is mentioned here. You go through the design view, data sheet view. So here their ID is the primary key, which is the student ID, something like our bank ID, the employee ID. So primary key is a field that contains no duplicate values. Field that contains a unique value for each record in table. This field is the key that identifies each record, which doesn't allow duplicate and null values. This is about primary key. Primary key, it is a must for a table. Relationship between tables in the database. It identifies, it establishes the relationship between tables in the database. Numeric or counter field, which can be either numeric or counter field, primary key generally. For fast accessing of records, for sorting the records also we need primary key. So primary key definition and explanation can be continued like this. Primary key is a field that contains no duplicate values. Field that contains unique value for each record in table. This field is the key that identifies each record, which doesn't allow duplicate and null values. It is must in relationship between tables in the database, numeric or counter field. For fast accessing of records, for sorting the records, we need primary key. Primary key is must and relationship between tables in the database. Numeric or counter field. For fast accessing of records, for sorting the records, we use primary key. Setting or changing the primary key. Select table name in the database screen. Click design to go to design view. Then we can set the primary key for a particular table. Setting the or changing the primary key. Select the field or fields for primary key. Click primary key on the toolbar. You can set the change the primary key. You can select the fields for primary key. Click primary key on the toolbar. Showing primary key selection. How actually primary key can be shown like again how to set the primary key we have seen now. What is the definition of primary key? Primary key necessity. Table often contain values or different values. The table often contain values of different individual records from other records. These fields are called key fields. These are also called as primary key fields. Table often contains values of different individual records like so this ID is the primary key here. Name may be same, address may be same, marks can be same, but ID should not be same for an individual because ID is unique or primary here. Student ID, student PIN number, employee ID, customer ID or different types of options over here. You can see what is a primary key and how it can happen. Like you can have different options. What is a primary key? We can check once again how actually primary key goes. Hmm. See the customer ID. Here we can check the different types of primary keys. Here the customer ID is the primary key. Forename and surname may be same or different, but customer ID should be unique. Like that, we can have an explanation about primary key. It is a must and it is an important field in data table. The summary we can say that creating a database, creating a database, there's a new database can be created in different methods. Field names, file types, properties can be defined. Primary key can also be set as a set to a table. Summary continues creating a database. So new database can be created in different methods. Field names, file types, properties can be defined. Primary key can be set to tables. So what are in this way we can say this field names. We different these are called field names. Customer ID, forename, something like product ID, primary key. Here, product ID is the primary key here. Product ID is the primary key here, and we have different book names here, product names here, but the product ID is the primary key here. Like that, customer ID or product ID or employee ID are different primary keys available. So in quiz we can have questions like once primary key is set if cannot be changed, whether it is true or false. Primary key can be altered from the requirement to requirement. We can change. You see, table can be created in datasheet view or design view or using wizard or all of the above. Table can be created in all of the above options like datasheet view, design view using wizards. In all ways we can create the table. So with this we have the completed assignment also, and we create a new database and give a name as employee, and we have to create the tables like something like table name. Fields are these fields are the employee code, employee name, basic pay, gross salary, net salary, set employee code as the primary key. Table second table establishment fields are employee code, employee name, date of joining, qualifications, set employee name as the primary key. And here the database name is employee and the table names are salary and establishment tables. So we have to create these two tables under this database with these fields. And frequently asked questions are like this: explain the procedure to create a database, explain the procedure to create a table, what is a primary key, explain the procedure to set and change to change the primary key. These are the general questions we can have in the we can be asked from this particular topic to explain the procedure to create a database, procedure to create a table, what is a primary key, and explain the procedure to set and to change the primary key. Thank you one and all. This we have the session. This in the next session we will see something more about MS Access. Thank you one and all.